Shakedown runs have begun, and the drivers and teams have gotten the grips of their new cars and drivers. Let's take a look at how the GP2 grid looks next season. Red Bull have released their new car at their home in Austria and have signed SRL Payne and the Fredster for next season. After a brilliant start of the season last season with his win in Bahrain, runner-up Payne is looking to repeat that at the start of the season and go one better in season 3. He is joined by the Fredster 332. After joining towards the back end of last season and surprising everyone with his pace, Red Bull could be a serious contender for both championships in season 3. Since India's shakedown run came at Silverstone, they have snatched up Brazilian GP race winner Parks and Don Omar wins. Omar had announced that he would be leaving the league during the winter break, but a few days later announced he would be joining back as he would miss racing too much. He was left without a teammate until Force India and Parks approached him, and he snatched the opportunity with both hands, making Force India team a very solid lineup for season 3. McLaren had an average season in season 2, so decided to sign a British Grand Prix race winner and Austrian Grand Prix pole sitter Liam 9948, one of the many driver favourites for the title. Multiple teammates were rumoured such as SRL Height and Nick Cowell, but eventually C3D Steady Aims was signed up to race alongside Liam. Both drivers have shown very good pace throughout last season, with regular appearances on the podium, giving McLaren a great shot at the title in season 3. The series have decided to ditch Silverstone and choose to host their shakedown test to Germany. After having multiple drivers in season 2, they couldn't really settle down with a driver to try and win the Constructors or the Drivers' Championship. So this season they have made sure they have a strong lineup. SRL Height and Epic Hot Dog will team up in season 3. From the moment Height joined the league midway through the season, he was flying and quickly became the biggest threat to champion Danny M7 last season. He has proven his speed and has publicly come out and said he is going to win the championship, and with Epic Hot Dog in the other seat, the Constructors could well and truly be on the cards. Its skills had a difficult season last season with only one win in Baku, so to change his look he has joined Ferrari with AOR Tier 2 driver Varzak. Both have extremely good pace, they just need to put the results together and Ferrari could be a serious threat in season 3 and possibly challenge for the championship. Varzak and Skills have the strength to take Ferrari back to the top. To the surprise of many people, Manor have signed up 2 latecomers into the season 2, Melanie 88 and Expired Ninjas. Melanie proved his speed in Italy with his first pole position in his debut race, and after that helping Danny M7 and Renault to win the Constructors' Championship in Brazil. He is joined by Expired Ninjas, who got a podium in his debut race in Abu Dhabi. This is definitely a team to look out for in season 3. The Constructors' Champions Renault have signed Jack Sparr and Battlecoop. Both drivers have proven their speed at the time trial event, and Renault are hoping to repeat the glory days of last season. Big shoes to fill after the departure of Danny and Melanie. The two drivers are very good mates and have known each other for a long time. Will their friendship get in the way, although will they work well as a team? Williams have signed former Tier 1 driver SRL Matthew and latecomer Nick Cruz. Matthew wanted to drop down to Tier 2 to prove himself after his disappointing season in Tier 1 and believes one season in Tier 2 will really make a difference. He's joined by quick driver Nick Cruz, who once again has proven his consistency. Williams will be consistent and sometimes that can make a difference in the championship fight. After missing out on both championships to Renault with SRL Payne and Jungle Monster, Haas has a completely new lineup in Schilling and Grumpy Lion. Schilling was actually dropped by Mercedes just days before the announcement, so Haas immediately signed him up, saying he looks very determined to prove Mercedes wrong and come out on top. He is joined by Dutch driver Grumpy Lion, who will be hoping to have a good first season in SRL. Finally, Toro Rosso have signed Cushion Gamer and Jamjar Hastings. Both drivers have proven they are ready for Tier 2 after the time trial event, and race by race these two drivers will work together to score points and become a bit of a hassle for other teams and drivers. Both have great potential and will show throughout the season. So there is your grid for SRL Season 3, an absolutely incredible grid with massive potential to be the best season ever. The level of talent and commitment will mean we will have a much closer championship fight this season than last. If I were you, I wouldn't want to miss this season. All races will be streamed by Tier 1 teammates, champion Mike Marshmallow and Tier 2 champion Danny M7. First race is the 9th of March, and we will see you on the grid in Melbourne.